Hi guys, welcome to T20 Daily in beautiful Barbados. We're located at the Harbour Lights location. I'm here with West Indies 2016 T20 winner, Ashley Nurse. Ashley, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm well. We've witnessed the first Super 8 clash between the United States of America and South Africa. A close enough game, you have to say it, but worthy of a Super 8 clash. Quinton de Kock, Andres House were the major contenders today, but Ashley, your reaction to the game?
I thought South Africa posted a really good total batting first on the pitch. Obviously said first Super 8 game, lots of pressure. Thought 190 is the top scorer, especially in the Caribbean. But I thought the USA gave it a good shot. They weren't really up to far in the bowling up front. Obviously South Africa had a really good foul player first, a good first 10 overs. But I thought they pulled back really nicely. And then when they batted, this is the USA, a bit slow through the middle, but they give it a good shot at the back end to only losing by 18 runs.
Okay, so give me a bit of context. You would have obviously played a lot of cricket in the United States with the likes of Singh and House, who would have done admirably to this, especially in the back end. Just walk me through what you think they did right and what they could have possibly done a bit better to get a bit closer to that target.
Well, obviously they had a decent power play with Stephen Taylor getting a quick 520. But I thought in the middle, with losing two quick wickets in Jones and Nitish Kumar, I thought that pegged them back a bit. Then Corey Anderson came in and tried to put some impetus into the innings, but when he lost his wicket, I thought Harmeet Singh came in and tried to keep up the ante a bit. House was there, easy mainstay for the US, and then getting 80 off 40. But as I said before, just short in the back end.
Just short in the back end. And for the duration in the tournament, spin has been a major talk, especially in the games in the US. We played at North Sound today in Antigua. The spinners didn't have that much of an impact. Shamsi, he just got the one wicket. Harmeet Singh, he went wicketless as well. Your take on how the spin had gone in this game?
Well, obviously both teams played the extra spinner today, so obviously they played way different than how it looked, as you can see. But I mean, they didn't go too badly. Obviously, in the context of the game, you have to take more chances against the spin. So that's why you see a guy like Shamsi got a little tap at the back end. He was very successful in his first couple of overs. But when the game came down to someone taking chances in certain overs, I think they targeted him a bit. And obviously, Nosh from the USA got a bit of tap as well. But Harmeet really showed his variation, showed his experience. A very experienced cricketer, not the international cricket, but he's played a lot in India and stuff like that, and he showed why the USA gave him a nod in his World Cup.
Okay, well, speaking of spin, we caught up with Jomel Warrican, the West Indies Test International, yesterday for his spin bowling masterclass.
Jamal, thanks so much for taking the time to do this.
Pleasure.
Really keen to hear about techniques that you use at the crease. Left arm spin for me as a right-hander, I hate facing left arm spin.
As a left-hand spin, keep things very simple. Utilize the crease, utilize your flight, and also your variation to be your arm ball that's sliding, and then also the one that comes back in with the angle as well. So that's my advantage as a spinner that I've learned over the years. Once again, using the crease and variation off the wicket.
So would you say they're your three variations? So yeah. one away from the right-hander, one sort of straight, and then one coming in?
Come back.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So should we go through a few of those variations then?
Yeah, for sure. Now I'm going to open the wrist, open the door. So there's the first one I'm going to spin here now. Next one is the one that the back spin, which is going to arm and keep straight. The arm ball I'm going to pull back on to create a back spin. Okay. The one that's going to end swing now. When you hold it seam like this, and you push it on with the angle. A little different. You're going to hold it one finger, point the angle at a 45 degree, so it end swing to the right hander. Or the fourth one, which I didn't mention before, is up and over extra flight, but never gets to the batsman. It's a special ball. They call it a send into the clouds. You know, you flight the ball extra, and it never gets to the batsman. You hold it back in your hands or your fingers, so that you get the extra flight, but it don't go all the way up to the batsman. Same action.
Yeah. Big spin.
But never get there. And that is it, the 4 variations.
Ashley, as a guy that played with Jomel Warrican through his first class career, still that slip for him, you bowled in tandem with him as well. What's your take on his variations?
Obviously, he's a very clever guy, on and off the field, I must say. Lots of variations. I mean, has a simple action, but he's very smart. And he bowls with his brain. As a stats, he's a very, very conservative fella in terms of economy rate. Obviously, stop delivery is very consistent as well. Must add, makes you play. So anything you come to bat against Jomel Warrican, you have to play. He won't give you as much stages as you want, and he keeps you very honest.
All right, so take me through the variations. We saw his normal stop ball, the one that spins away from the right-hand batter. We saw him with the arm ball. We also saw him with that one that just drifts in just a tad to the pads. Would you have experienced some of these variations in your time?
Yeah, obviously we play against each other every year in club cricket, so I'm very familiar with him. I just say he's very, very clever. Obviously, he uses the crease a lot. So with his arm ball, you probably just run wider, try to angle it into you. And then he bowls a stop ball from wide as well. So if you think it's going to be arm ball, it spins away and stuff like that. So very, very good bowler.
Very good bowler. Okay, speaking of good bowlers, who is the best left-arm spinner you would have played against?
I'll have to give that to Ravindra Jadeja.
Ravindra Jadeja, guys.
Very clever player. He uses a lot of natural variation as well, so he reads the pitch really well. And his pace is very fast, so it's not like you can use his feet to him, and you can't sweep him as well, so he's very honest.
I was just about to get to the sweep. As you know, I call you a one-arm bandit in Caribbean parlance. You usually use that slug sweep. You didn't feel confident at all playing that slug sweep.
No, because obviously his pace is too fast, so it's a very high risk shot to use against him. It's better if you hit him down the ground, keep it in the V, try to stay leg-sided as leg-sided as possible to take the ball.
Our next feature is about you guys, the fans. There's a competition called the edge ledge, where you use a cricket bat and you turn it to the side and you try to tap the ball as many times as possible for 30 seconds. Let's see how Sam got on with some fans on the beach today.
Jazz.
Hey.
From India.
Yeah.
Living in the USA.
Yeah.
Supporting India.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Here we are, the edge ledge. You've got 30 seconds
Okay.
to get as many taps on the edge of this bat as you can.
Okay.
Ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, oh.
Oops. Keep going up.
1, 2, oh.
Oops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh. Woo.
How long have we got left? 15 seconds left.
All
Right, 10 seconds left. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ah.
1. Oh, that's time. What was the score? 7? 7. Cracking effort, mate. Well done.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you. Abdullah, thanks for taking time to play the edge ledge. Are you an edge ledge?
I am an edge ledge, yes.
Okay.
Love to edge.
Yeah, well, that's like your friend Drew, who's just got 6 ducks in a row, right? A club record. Right. All right. Rules of the game. You've got to get as many keepy uppies on the edge of the bat as possible in 30 seconds. If you drop it, you've got to start again.
Let's do it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 15.
I think it's a heavy bat, meaning heavier edge.
34. Keep going. 10 seconds left. Come back.
Oh, it's the momentum.
Time. So 34. Club leaderboard.
Oh, it was
34,
yeah.
Club leader.
On the dot.
Yeah.
Well done to Abdullah from London, topping our leaderboard with 34 hits. If you think you're an edge ledge, come down to Harbour Lights, 4 p.m. on evenings. See how you get on with our man, Sam. Super race time again. Before we get on to the India versus Afghanistan clash in Barbados later today, I'm sharing a segment with you where we caught up with Jason Holder, who spoke on all things India, especially his relationship with Virat Kohli. Okay, so the T20 World Cup is right in our backyard. It's in the Caribbean. Your thoughts on that? How happy are you to see the T20 World Cup in the West Indies?
No, I think it's a great spectacle, man. We've obviously had 2 World Cups here before, and this one has been, for me, a shining light in a sense where, you know, it's kind of rekindled our love for a lot of Caribbean people coming back out to see world cricket in general. It was good to see the people coming on actually supporting. Yes, I know people have said sometimes the crowds have been a little less in numbers, but I think now that we're into the Super 8 phases and we have more of the established teams and obviously getting out to the nitty-gritty of the tournament, we should see, I think, more sold-out games and, you know, people coming out are really enjoying the spectacle of the World Cup. So I've enjoyed it so far. I haven't really paid too much attention live to see a lot of the games, but I've followed the scores. And yeah, it's shaping up to be something really nice. And I think it'll end up being a great finale here at the wonderful Kensington Oval, Barbados.
We'll pick up on that finale. Finals predictions. I want to take your heart out of it, Jason. Or you can keep your heart in it.
My heart is always in it.
Give me an honest assessment. Finals prediction. Your final 4.
My final 4. West Indies, of course. Australia is a known championship team. They've obviously been a really good tournament team as well, so I won't want to rule them out. So I'll say West Indies, Australia. I think because of how England has made their way through to the Super 8, after obviously struggling at the start of the tournament, a bit unfortunate with their first game rain out, but then obviously beating Oman in the way to beat Oman and then coming back to actually qualify for the Super 8. I want to put England in there as my 3rd team. And the last team, again, I think because of their history, the players that they've got, obviously coming off of a strong IPL as well too, I think India is a team that you can never rule out. And I think those are my final 4.
Virat Kohli, you share your birthday with him. First of all, how is the relationship between you two?
Yeah, I guess you could put it in a context where I share my birthday with him because he's older than me. But I would look at it differently and say he shares his birthday with me. But no, I mean, we're not very, very close, obviously, but I mean, I respect him for obviously what he's done in the game. You know, he's a very, very hard-working guy. I've seen his work ethic. He's a competitor. You know, we've had a number of battles in the past, and I could tell the battles have really played a little bit on his ego as well too. He's a player that I respect a lot because of how competitive he is. You know, he's one of those guys who's up for it. He's always up for a challenge. His body language is very good as well. You know, when Virat walks to the crease, you can feel the presence. You know, and that's a sign of a great player. That's a sign of a real big player. So, I mean, whenever we play against each other, it's always a massive battle in terms of our personal relationship. I've never played with him or been that close to him to actually get to really pick his brain or have a deep conversation with him. But maybe that time will come in the not too distant future. But I mean, the times where we've played against each other has been a wonderful, wonderful spectacle. I've gotten him out a few times. He's obviously gotten runs against me as well too. So, yeah, one of those battles that I really look forward to because obviously he's right up there as the best player in the world. And you know, when I see the best players in the world come up to play against West Indies or Jason Holder for that matter of a fact, I want to dominate. I want to outshine them. So for me, I look to get on top of him before he gets on top of me.
Okay, thanks for your time, sir.
No worries.
Manners. Good. Lovely insights from Jason. Ashley, how did you get on against Virat Kohli?
Very tough encounters, obviously. The boy had a great mind for like 2 or 3 series. Never really took me apart. Just try to contain him as much as I can. I'll be bowling at him in the middle over, so lots of protection first and foremost. But he really, really puts pressure on you. And all the accolades that he's had over his career, he really deserves. He's a very tough opponent, especially in the field. When you're batting in your feet, it's always in your face. Feels extra cover, sharp may make it. If the spinners are bowling at you, you always hear Virat Kohli's voice. Always gets the ball to throw it back at you. So you always feel that you're in a battle when you play against Virat Kohli. It's a great man, a great competitor.
You said this is a World Cup for the underdogs. India, Titan, Afghanistan, the underdogs. I'll give you some variation here. How important would the surface in Barbados be for this clash between these two?
Surface is going to be very important, Jamal. I mean, for a morning game, 10:30, lots of moisture. He's usually in Barbados. You can take those covers off. So I think the toss will be important as well. And your combination on that day will be very important. So we'll see where that goes.
Oh, we know that we're playing on pitch 5, which is away to the west. That's the second pitch away from the Grinners and Hayes stand. Does that change your mind any?
Not really. I think there's going to be a big wing factor as well. That's it. Closer to the small side is obviously with the wind. So I think bowlers will be a bit smart and try to get those guys hit over to the downside, which got the win as well. So spinners will have a key role to play in that game.
Okay, final predictions from you. Who are the batters that you think will be able to counteract that early morning moisture or the overall conditions? And who are the bowlers that you expect to do well?
Obviously for Afghanistan bowling, I think Faisal Farooqi is going to be very key for them. Obviously having a good tournament in no ball. Rashid Khan obviously raises his hand when it comes to bowling. And I think, haven't featured much in this World Cup, but I think Mohammad Nabi will be a very key man in the middle overs for Afghanistan. And batting wise for India, obviously you can't go past the two greats at the top of the order, Sharma, Virat Kohli. And I'm going to go with Rashad Pant and Sarah Kumar Yadav in the middle overs for that.
Thanks so much for joining us on our first T20 Daily Show. Join us here again, same time, same place. See you tomorrow.